The Antikythera mechanism, the 2,000-year-old computer in 1901, sponge divers exploring a shipwreck near the Greek island of Antikythera made a discovery that would challenge everything we thought we knew about ancient technology. Among the treasures and artifacts, they found a heavily corroded lump of bronze that, at first, seemed unremarkable. But as researchers examined it further, they realized it contained an intricate system of interlocking gears, an advanced mechanical device that should not have existed in the ancient world. Decades later, when technology allowed for deeper analysis, X-ray imaging revealed that the object was a highly sophisticated analog computer, designed over 2,000 years ago. Known as the Antikythera mechanism, this device could calculate the positions of the Sun, Moon, and planets with incredible accuracy. It tracked lunar and solar eclipses, predicted the movements of celestial bodies, and even accounted for the irregular orbit of the Moon, something that wasn't fully understood until modern astronomy. The mechanism consisted of over 30 precision-cut bronze gears, encased in a wooden box with inscriptions detailing its functions. The complexity of its engineering was so advanced that similar technology wouldn't reappear until the 14th century, with the development of intricate clockwork mechanisms in medieval Europe. This raised a critical question: who built it, and where did this knowledge come from? One theory suggests that the Antikythera mechanism was the work of Archimedes, the famous Greek mathematician and inventor. Archimedes was known for designing advanced war machines and mathematical devices, but no direct evidence connects him to this artifact. Other researchers believe that the knowledge to build such a machine came from a highly advanced, yet lost, civilization, one whose technological achievements have been erased from history. If the Greeks had the ability to create such a device, why wasn't this technology widespread? Why did it disappear for over 1,000 years, only to be reinvented in the modern era? Some speculate that this knowledge was deliberately suppressed, lost due to war, or simply destroyed over time. Others go further, suggesting that this could be evidence of lost pre-human civilizations or extraterrestrial influence, where advanced knowledge was briefly introduced and then forgotten. The Antikythera mechanism is not just an anomaly, it is a window into a forgotten chapter of human history. If one such device has been discovered, could there be more hidden beneath the ocean or buried in ancient ruins? What other technologies have we lost to time? Press bell icon, subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries. The Baghdad battery. Did ancient people use electricity? In 1938, archaeologist Wilhelm Koenig unearthed a strange artifact from an ancient Parthian site near modern-day Baghdad. What he found was a 2,000-year-old clay jar containing a copper cylinder and an iron rod. At first glance, it seemed like a simple storage container, but further examination revealed something extraordinary. It looked like a primitive battery. This artifact, now known as the Baghdad battery, consisted of 1. A clay jar about 5 inches tall. 2. A copper cylinder inside the jar, rolled from a sheet of copper. 3. An iron rod placed inside the copper cylinder. 4. Bitumen, natural asphalt, sealing the top, keeping the components in place. Scientists theorized that if the jar was filled with an acidic liquid, like vinegar, lemon juice, or fermented grape juice, it could generate a small electrical charge, similar to modern batteries. When replicas were built and tested, they produced between 0.5 and 1.5 volts of electricity. This raised a shocking possibility: did the ancients understand electricity long before we thought? But what would they have used it for? Some researchers propose that the Baghdad battery may have been used for 1. Electroplating, coating objects with thin layers of metal, such as gold or silver. 2. Religious or healing rituals, possibly as a primitive form of electrotherapy. 3. A forgotten technological experiment, A discovery that never advanced into widespread use. However, mainstream historians argue that there is no solid evidence that the ancients harnessed electricity on a large scale. Some believe the battery was simply a storage vessel for sacred scrolls or used for an entirely different purpose. Others dismiss it as a coincidence, an object that just happens to resemble a battery but was never intended to generate electricity. If the Baghdad battery was indeed an ancient power source, it would mean that our understanding of ancient technology is incomplete. Could this be just one example of lost electrical knowledge? If ancient civilizations had access to electricity, what else did they know that has been forgotten? Pyramids and lost energy technology, were they more than just tombs? For centuries, historians have told us that the Great Pyramid of Giza was built as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu. But what if the pyramids weren't just elaborate burial sites? What if they were actually ancient energy generators? The Great Pyramid is perfectly aligned with true north, something that would be nearly impossible without advanced engineering. Its dimensions also reflect mathematical constants like pi, and the golden ratio, phi, which were supposedly unknown to ancient Egyptians. But the real mystery lies inside, specifically in the materials used to build it. Small blue diamond, limestone casing stones, the outer layer of the pyramid was once covered in highly polished white limestone, which could reflect sunlight and possibly conduct energy. Small blue diamond, granite chambers. The king's chamber is lined with granite, which contains high amounts of quartz, a material known for its piezoelectric properties, meaning it can generate an electric charge under pressure. Small blue diamond, underground water channels. Some researchers believe that water once flowed beneath the pyramid, creating vibrations that could generate an electromagnetic field. Nikola Tesla himself theorized that the Earth naturally conducts electrical energy, and some believe the pyramids may have functioned as massive wireless power transmitters, similar to Tesla's Wardenclyffe Tower. In 2018, Russian scientists conducted a study showing that the Great Pyramid can focus electromagnetic energy into its inner chambers. Could the ancient Egyptians have known about this thousands of years ago? If the pyramids were designed for energy production, it would change everything we know about history. Were they built using a lost form of technology? If so, where did this knowledge come from, and why did it disappear? Vimanas, ancient flying machines in Hindu texts. Ancient Hindu scriptures, particularly the Vedas and the Mahabharata, describe mysterious flying machines known as vimanas, a technology that seems far too advanced for the time. These texts not only describe aerial battles, supersonic speeds, and powerful weapons but also provide detailed blueprints and operational instructions, as if they were recording real machines. Small blue diamond, descriptions of vimanas in ancient texts. 1. The Ramayana speaks of a majestic flying craft called the Pushpaka Vimana, described as an aerial chariot that could travel anywhere at will. 2. The Mahabharata details vimanas that could hover, move in any direction, and fire devastating energy weapons. 3. The Samarangana Sutradhara, an ancient Sanskrit text, provides what appears to be technical guidelines on how vimanas were built, describing their metallic construction, propulsion systems, and advanced flight capabilities. Small blue diamond, technology beyond its time. Some of the descriptions in these texts resemble modern aircraft, rockets, and even UFOs. One passage speaks of vimanas producing a roaring sound and blazing light, similar to how we describe jet engines today. Another passage describes mercury vortex propulsion, a concept that modern scientists have explored for futuristic space travel. Small blue diamond, were vimanas real? Historians often dismiss these accounts as myths, but why would ancient texts describe such advanced technology in such precise detail? Could they be records of actual flying machines used by an advanced lost civilization? Or were they extraterrestrial spacecraft that the ancients witnessed and documented in the only way they knew how? If the ancient world had flying machines, where did they go? Were they lost in catastrophic wars, hidden away, or deliberately erased from history? The lost Tesla technology. Did Nikola Tesla rediscover ancient energy? Nikola Tesla, one of history's greatest inventors, envisioned a world powered by wireless energy, a concept that sounds futuristic even today. But what if Tesla wasn't inventing something entirely new? What if he was rediscovering an ancient technology that once powered lost civilizations? Small blue diamond, Tesla's wireless energy experiments. Tesla believed that the Earth itself could be used as a conductor for limitless free energy. His Wardenclyffe Tower, built in the early 1900s, was meant to transmit electricity through the air, without the need for wires. He also developed ideas for anti-gravity propulsion, resonance energy transfer, and electromagnetic power systems, many of which eerily resemble the unexplained technologies of the past. Small blue diamond, connections to ancient technology. Tesla was fascinated by the Great Pyramid of Giza, believing it was not just a tomb but an ancient energy device. He noted that the pyramid's position, materials, and geometric design aligned with his theories of wireless power transmission. Some researchers believe Tesla's energy experiments were based on lost knowledge that once powered the pyramids or other ancient structures. Small blue diamond, was his work suppressed? Tesla claimed that his greatest discoveries were intentionally hidden or destroyed by those who controlled the energy industry. After his death, the US government seized all of his research, leaving many to wonder what secrets he had uncovered. If Tesla had succeeded, humanity could have had unlimited free energy, but was he simply too late? Had an ancient civilization already mastered this technology thousands of years ago, only for it to be lost? If so, who suppressed this knowledge, and why? The mysterious Nazca lines, ancient geoglyphs or alien landing strips. In the arid plains of southern Peru, the Nazca lines stretch across the desert, massive, intricate geoglyphs that can only be fully seen from the sky. These ancient designs, created over 2,000 years ago, depict animals, plants, and geometric patterns, some spanning hundreds of meters. But the biggest mystery remains: why were they made, and how did the Nazca people create them with such precision? Small blue diamond, impossible precision without aerial view. The Nazca civilization had no recorded flying technology, yet they managed to design perfectly proportioned figures, some of which are nearly a mile long. These drawings can only be recognized from high altitudes, leading to speculation that the Nazca people either had knowledge of flight or were creating these symbols for someone who did. Small blue diamond, theories behind the Nazca lines. 1. Astronomical calendar. Some researchers believe the lines align with celestial bodies and were used for tracking planetary movements, similar to Stonehenge. 2. Religious or ritualistic purposes. The lines may have been part of ceremonial pathways meant to be walked as spiritual or ritualistic journeys. 3. Alien contact or ancient flight paths. 3. Some theories suggest that the Nazca lines were meant to be seen by visitors from above, either gods descending from the sky or extraterrestrial beings. 3. Some even propose that the lines functioned as runways for ancient aircraft or UFO landings. Small blue diamond, were the Nazca more advanced than we think? The Nazca culture is not known for advanced engineering, yet their ability to design these enormous figures with perfect geometric accuracy is mind-blowing. Could this be evidence that they possessed knowledge of aerial surveying, mapping techniques, or even primitive flying machines? If the Nazca lines were truly intended for an audience from above, who were they trying to communicate with? And what other secrets of the past remain hidden beneath the sands of time? The crystal skulls, ancient artifacts or lost high-tech relics. Across the world, mysterious crystal skulls have been discovered, carved from single pieces of quartz crystal with an eerie level of precision. Some are said to be thousands of years old, allegedly created by ancient civilizations like the Maya, Aztecs, or even an unknown lost culture. But the real mystery lies in how they were made, and whether they hold advanced, forgotten knowledge. Small blue diamond, impossible craftsmanship. Modern scientists have examined these skulls and found something astonishing. 1. No visible tool marks. The skulls were carved against the natural grain of the quartz, something that should have shattered the crystal unless highly advanced tools were used. 2. Microscopic precision. Some skulls have been polished to a degree that even today's technology would struggle to replicate. 3. Optical properties. Some skulls refract and reflect light in unusual ways, hinting at possible uses in ancient optical technology. Small blue diamond. Legends of the 13 skulls. Mayan and Native American legends speak of 13 crystal skulls, each containing ancient wisdom or supernatural powers. According to myth, when all 13 skulls are brought together, they will reveal the secrets of human existence. Some believe these skulls were once part of an ancient knowledge network, capable of storing and transmitting information, like a biological hard drive. Small blue diamond, lost technology or hoax. Mainstream scientists argue that many of the crystal skulls discovered in museums may be fakes from the 19th century. However, others remain unverified, and their precise origins are still unknown. If they are real, who made them? Were they created by an advanced lost civilization, or could they be artifacts left behind by extraterrestrials? Could these skulls be remnants of an ancient technology capable of storing energy, information, or consciousness? And if so, what secrets do they hold that we have yet to unlock? Ancient maps that shouldn't exist, the Piri Reis map and more. In 1929, historians made a shocking discovery in the Topkapi Palace in Turkey, a 500-year-old map that seemed to depict the world with incredible accuracy, including details that were supposedly unknown at the time. Known as the Piri Reis map, this artifact challenges everything we think we know about ancient geography and navigation. Small blue diamond. What makes the Piri Reis map so mysterious? 1. It shows Antarctica, without ice. The most astonishing feature of the map is its detailed depiction of Antarctica, centuries before it was officially discovered in 1820. 1. Even more shocking, it appears to show the continent without ice, suggesting knowledge of Antarctica's true landmass before it was covered in glaciers. 2. Advanced knowledge of longitude. The ability to accurately measure longitude wasn't developed until the 18th century, yet the Piri Reis map aligns perfectly with modern maps. 3. It includes precise coastlines. The map features the exact coastlines of South America and Africa, even though European explorers were still in the early stages of mapping these regions. Small blue diamond. Other ancient maps that defy history. The Piri Reis map isn't the only anomaly. Other ancient maps, like the Orontius Phineas map, 1531, and the Buach map, 1737, also depict Antarctica's landmass beneath the ice, something that should have been impossible before modern satellite imaging. Small blue diamond. Where did this knowledge come from? The Piri Reis map was allegedly based on much older sources, possibly dating back to ancient civilizations long before the rise of modern navigation. But who created these original maps? 1. Some believe they were made by a lost seafaring civilization that had global knowledge long before history records such explorations. 2. Others suggest that extraterrestrials or an advanced prehistoric society may have mapped the world before a cataclysm erased their existence. If these ancient maps are accurate, who created them? And more importantly, what else did they know that we have forgotten? The ancient Sumerian knowledge, did they record alien encounters? The Sumerians, one of the earliest known civilizations, emerged in Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq, around 3100 BCE. They developed the first writing system, cuneiform, advanced mathematics, and intricate mythology. But among their records, some texts contain stories that seem to describe contact with advanced beings, possibly extraterrestrials. Small blue diamond, the Anunnaki, gods or ancient astronauts. Sumerian tablets describe powerful beings called the Anunnaki, who allegedly descended from the sky to shape human civilization. According to legend, they 1. Came from the heavens, space, and ruled over humanity. 2. Taught advanced knowledge, including astronomy, agriculture, and engineering. 3. Possibly genetically modified humans, creating modern Homo sapiens by mixing their own DNA with early humans. Small blue diamond, advanced knowledge in Sumerian texts. 1. The Sumerians accurately described the solar system, including planets that weren't officially discovered until modern times. 2. They recorded a 12th planet, Nibiru, which some theorists believe could be a rogue planet or a home for the Anunnaki. 3. Some texts even seem to describe flying crafts, advanced tools, and divine weapons. Small blue diamond, were they recording real events? Mainstream scholars interpret the Anunnaki as mythological deities, but others suggest these texts could be historical records of actual encounters. If so, it raises shocking questions. 1. Were the Anunnaki real? 2. Did they play a role in human evolution? 3. Was advanced knowledge given to early humans and then lost over time? Could the Sumerians have recorded ancient alien interactions thousands of years before modern UFO theories? And if so, what happened to the knowledge they left behind? Göbekli Tepe, the 12,000-year-old temple that rewrites history discovered in Turkey, Göbekli Tepe is the oldest known temple on Earth, dating back at least 12,000 years, 7,000 years before the Egyptian pyramids. This site contains massive, intricately carved stone pillars, arranged in a circular pattern. But the real mystery is, who built it, and why? Small blue diamond, why is Göbekli Tepe so unbelievable? 1. It was built by hunter-gatherers. Supposedly, according to mainstream history, humans at this time were primitive, without agriculture, cities, or engineering skills. 1. But Göbekli Tepe suggests otherwise. 2. Advanced construction techniques. The stone pillars weigh up to 50 tons and were precisely shaped and positioned, requiring sophisticated tools and planning. 3. Highly detailed carvings. The site features 3D reliefs of animals, humanoid figures and symbols, hinting at advanced artistic and cultural development. Small blue diamond, a lost civilization. Göbekli Tepe challenges the idea that civilization began around 5000 BCE with Mesopotamia. Instead, it suggests 1. An unknown, advanced society existed before recorded history. 2. They may have had engineering skills rivaling or exceeding later civilizations. 3. Their knowledge was lost or deliberately erased after a major cataclysm. Small blue diamond, why was it buried? Mysteriously, Göbekli Tepe was intentionally buried around 8000 BCE. But why? Some theories suggest 1. A great flood or disaster forced the builders to abandon and hide it. 2. It was part of a ritual or spiritual event, sealing off the knowledge within. 3. An unknown force wanted to erase evidence of their existence. If Göbekli Tepe predates all known civilizations, who were the builders? Did they possess lost knowledge or technology that later vanished from history? And most importantly, what else has been buried beneath time, waiting to be discovered? From ancient computers to lost energy technology, these discoveries suggest that our ancestors may have been far more advanced than we believe. Could these lost technologies revolutionize our understanding of history? And most importantly, what else is waiting to be uncovered? Press bell icon, subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries. Don't forget to like, comment, and share your thoughts below.